Hello there. Sorry I'm late, and apologies in advance. I'm thinking of making the stream a little bit shorter than usual this time because I got to be somewhere at 8:30 and it's a 40-minute drive away. It's a shady Craigslist deal, so we'll see how that goes. If I make it back alive, then I'll see you tomorrow. Um, so E10, are you streaming or something, or what's all this talk? I came in, the first thing I saw was "Do It" by Josephine. Will there be voice? And then you're looking at the microphones. Does that mean you're going to stream and show us how you hack these games, or show us how you play these games, or what? I will be your follower, E10, just as you are mine. I was thinking about streaming. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's very exciting. I will definitely be there if it's at a reasonable time that I'm not at work or streaming myself. Probably anything I can do. It's not like you're jamming it through Skype first. Shakes tiny fist at Skype. Skype, just saying. You'll make it back alive. Probably should meet in a public place like a police station. Yeah, I've heard of doing that. This person suggested meeting at the Marathon gas station. I don't know if gas stations are safe, but it's only a $60 transaction, so I don't know. I guess if it's my life for $60, I'll just hand over the $60, and I'll be out $60 in an evening. So, so as you can see from the gamen, the gas station, if it's open, is public. Okay, well that's good. So yeah, I'm going to make this stream a little bit shorter than usual, I think. Definitely not going to be a 90-minute one like yesterday. And I'm sorry for not uploading these to YouTube. They are actually uploaded, I just haven't published them because I'm lazy. So I didn't get much screenshots done last night, much screenshotting done, many screenshots taken last night for Silent Hill. But I did have pretty much all the screenshots I needed to finish my P.N.03 deck. And so I thought today would be a good time to show you the deck and let you guys have at it if you would like to study the deck. So I was thinking of doing the deck points, like the number of points you have to spend on getting the deck, a little bit differently. You guys have a lot of points, and I haven't really had a good way to use points recently. So I think a fair way to do this is for these decks is based on the number of cards. And so I was thinking here we've got 486 cards. Not all of them are going to be useful to you, granted, but I did crop an image for pretty much each one, unless it was a black screen. So a lot of work went into these. I'd say it took me at least a minute to make each of these, but probably longer. So if you guys could spend your points in that same manner, I would say if you watched the stream for 480 minutes or so, I'll just round down, 480 minutes or so, I would say that's a good use of points if you want to use them on deck. You don't have to use all the decks, but given the amount of time it's taken me, I think, I don't know, those worthless mantiyen would be put to good use this way. Since we're not really having any drawings for physical goods anyway, I'd say, yeah, 48 points for all these is, I don't know, seems okay. But if you don't feel like you got your money's worth, you can let me know. But I'm going to go through the deck. I'm going to go I suspended the ones that didn't have any vocabulary that I wanted to study, but I unsuspended, well really I suspended all of them and unsuspended the ones I'm actually going to study. So I thought for today's stream we could go through the 134 cards. Yeah, gently enjoys the physical goods, yes. So I don't know how many more physical good contests I will do. Luckily the last one went fairly well because Gently won. If Gently did not win, I'm not sure how well it would have gone. So I'm not really sure if I'm keen on doing another one, but we'll see. But for now, I think points for cards is a good trade-off. And if you donate any amount of money, I'll of course give you whatever deck you want. And I don't know, I think that's a good policy. We'll see. it's subject to change like everything on the stream. But anyway, without further ado, I think I'm going to go through the cards. And then if you guys have any questions, you can let me know. If I had won, it would have gone to Gently anyway. Oh, Josephine, that's so nice. Do you even have a Wii U? You don't want a Wii U? You want Gently to have a Wii U more than you. So, that's okay. Well, it seems like even if you had won, things would have gone well. And E10, if he had won, I don't think he played, but if he won, he probably would have given it away because he's already got a Wii U as well. So that's so exciting to know you might be streaming E10. I would definitely be interested in how you do things as far as hacking the games and just whatever you want to do, really. But that would be most interesting to me because you're good at computers and audio stuff. I don't have a TV, so it'd be useless, but still. Oh, okay. I used to not have a TV, but I bought an $18 one on Craigslist. But it's a standard definition one. Anyway, enough talk. Let's go to the cards. So I'll read these out loud, and you guys can see what they look like. And if you hate them, you don't have to spend your points on them. But this is a good preview of what you'll be getting, because I'll be going through as many as I can in a little bit less than an hour. I'm going to try to get done within an hour, because I need to leave. It's, like I said, quite a drive. So anyway, so here is the text from the game with the target word closed out in what's called closed deletion. And then here's where you type in your answer. Oh, and it'll count your characters in English. In Japanese, when you're typing, if you hit shift, it will update the character count. I don't know why that is, but there it will count your characters for you if you hit shift. So there's that. And below here is the Japanese definition. I don't have it labeled because once you know what it is, I think you don't really want to have to read through what it is every time, like Japanese meaning here. You know, it's better once you know what to expect. You don't need anything labeled like this is an image, this is an expression, this is a text box, this is a character counter, this is a Japanese definition. But this, for the hint, apparently the way hints work in Anki, it says show and then whatever the field is called, and the English meaning is called eng meaning for me because that's why I labeled it. So if you click on this, you can see the English translation if you want to, but if you don't want to, you don't have to, and you can challenge yourself just to go by the Japanese definition alone. But I'm going to scroll up so that we don't look at it, and I'll just read the Japanese. 針やゲージ消費量1、敵とバリアを何々して反射しながら敵にダメージを与える。And this thingy in the brackets means 中を貫いて反対側に抜けること。I think it's Kansu. Kansu, yes. So it pierces through enemies and barriers, ricocheting and damaging enemies. So pierces is the target word. I don't have those highlighted. But you can pretty much figure out which word is missing. So I'm just going to hit 4 days. This isn't even my profile. I'm just going to hit 4 days so we don't see it again unless we miss it. And feel free to yeah, these aren't my cards. I mean, they're my cards that I made, but we're not on my profile, so I'm not getting any study progress with this. I mean, I'm actually learning, but it's not going to be saved into my profile. This is a separate test profile, as it says up here, test. So if you guys want to shout out the answers, that's cool. Mod event sent to the browser. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, speaking of mods, we need a mod here. Mod show. There we go. Oh, Josephine is already a moderator of this room. Okay. So here's the Sun and Bloom. Hoshu wa something something de morau wa. And the word there means kimae, yoku, tagaku no kane o tanin no tame ni dasu. So, and kimae means さっぱりした規制、特に金銭などを出し惜しみしない性質. So, pretty easily giving away money, generously giving away money. So, I'm going to have you give me a reward, is pretty much what it says. So, 報酬は弾む. 弾んでもらう wa 弾んでもらう okay, so it highlights it in green because I got it correct. So I'll take that. Oh, Hazumu, good job, gently. All right. 弾んでもらうわよ. Good. I want this TV, but it's more expensive than I remembered. Ooh, 42-inch widescreen. Freeview. Let me look at it real quick. Ooh, it's got nothing there. It's just like a little bitty stand and a huge screen. All right. So here's, and you'll notice here at the top, I don't know, you can't see with my webcam, but here it's got client and then talking to Vanessa. So that way you can figure out who's talking to who. That was just a gift from the game developers for including that information up there. But you'll see it flip from Vanessa to the client depending on who's talking. So that was a godsend from the developers. Future TV. Yes. And then it looks. 前回と違って今回は何々の扉にだけ入れるわ。And something in here means 物の表面の面、表側の面、建物などの正式の側。So that's the proper door, the proper face or the front face of something. Say the showman. Showman, yes, okay. So the reading's here below in slightly darker font, just so it doesn't look white like everything else. And then the English is slightly blue, kind of like the edges of the gradient here on the card. Okay, so 前回と違って今回は正面の扉にだけ入れるわ. So you can only get, unlike last time, now you can only get in through the front door. High wind! Oh, it's Windcast, yeah! So Windcast, we're showing off, excuse me, the product number 3 Anki deck that I finished making. And it's going on sale today for mantiyen. It'll be 48 mantiyen if you would like to study this deck. And you can always, even if you don't, like right now I only got 131 cards left, but if you ever wanted to make some of the suspended cards unsuspended, you would just highlight a word and then do Control-Shift-C to make a closed deletion out of it, and then you'd add your hint after a double colon, like that. You could make a 2-character hint, and then you'd put in your Japanese meaning down here. So you would just have to look it up in the dictionary. So I already have a card for Kanyo, so this one's suspended because it would just be a duplicate, and load didn't seem like a good word to study because it's so close to English. Target, Mokuteki. Okay, I'm working on a Final Fantasy 3 Anki deck right now, actually. Windcast. We should work together on these decks. We should amass a mass of decks for learning, for justice, for the learners of the world. Okay, so this is what mine looks like anyway. So if you'd like a copy of it, and you have the amount of points, which you probably do, it's quite affordable. Or if you donate, then I'll give you the deck. Right now, this is the only deck I have besides the Demento one, and the Demento one will be always free because it's not really complete like this one. Like this one has pretty much every line from the game, and the ones that aren't very educational just are suspended. But the Demento ones, I only created cards that I was going to study, so that one's not even a complete deck. So I'll just give that one away as a sample. I don't understand enough for me to be able to use this, but I'm paying super attention right now. Yes, Josephine, thank you for paying attention. So I'll use the English meaning just so you can follow along. Maybe a little bit easier. I'm not going to take the time to translate everything here, but you can kind of try to figure out what it is when I read the English. So, 録音カーソルを切り替える。X ボタンで何々を切り替えて攻撃しろ。So this in here means 鉄砲、弓などで言い当てる的。I think it's 的. So that would be something that you shoot at with a gun or bow. That would be hyoteki. And if there's any word that's similar, that means only a target for shooting with the bow, then let me know. So mokhyou is also just in general a goal. Hyoteki is also a general goal, but mokhyou is not quite a mato. A mato is like a physical target. So this is more like a physical target. Hyoteki. Yes. So Switch, lock on cursor, switch targets with the X button, and attack. So targets is the target word. Okay, so next, now this is the client talking to Vanessa. 優しいクライアントが人を何々に送るわけないでしょう. And the second character is not chi. So it's not senchi. 戦闘の行われる場所. So a place where a war or fight is held. A nice client wouldn't send a person into a battlefield, would they? And so it's not senchi, so it is senjo. Senjo, right? Senjo, yay. 目標 is physical too. Oh, okay. Well, I better add a hint to that. 目標 is physical? Let me look it up. 目標 mark, landmark, assign. 他のものと紛れないようにつけておく印。覚えのためにつけた印。目標。here we go. そこまで、射撃などの的。Oh, it is! Okay, definition number 2. Alright. Well, I'll need to go back and do that. And I'll have to re-export this, I believe. Hang on. Yep, we're going to have to re-export. Can I undo it? Okay, yeah, let's edit. Okay, so we'll go here, and moku, we'll just say the first character is not moku. There we go. So there, now the first character is not moku, so it's hyoteki. There we go. Thank you, gently. Okay, senjo, we knew this one. So yeah, a nice client wouldn't send a person into a battlefield, would they? Okay, next. Oh, you do got it, but I can't watch right now. But is it educational? Oh, it is. Mokyo no senka ni irete suchi. Ooh, Evangelion or something. Alright. Okay, yeah, it was definition number 2 in Sanseido Dictionary. That video wasn't what the title said. Okay. このエリアには2つ出口があるけど、片方は何々されてるわ。And this means there are 2 exits from that area, but one is closed off. 片方は、出入り口を閉じること to close an entrance. We don't really have a word for an entrance slash exit. We just call it an entrance, I think. There are 2 exits from that area. Exit is deguchi, but one of them is closed off. Closed off is what we're looking for here. So that is heisa. Heisa sareteru wa. Right, it's got the reading here, heisa. Okay, so now we are on the selecting trial mission, and this is the message that comes down at the bottom of the screen. Trial mission でポイントを something something だり練習することができます。So we've got the dari here, which is a hint. It's not tari, it's dari. So the conjugation is with da, so it can't be any verb that would be ta. So 働いて収入を得る. And it means that trial missions can be used to earn points or practice. So earn is the word we're looking for, and that would be kasegu. Kasegu. Oops. Kaseida. Kaseidari. 練習することができます. And Gently said, Husa. Heisa, that makes more sense. Husa. Oh, Gently almost got it. Good job, Gently. Husa. Let's see what the difference with Husa is. Husa. 閉じて出入りまたは出し入れさせないこと。blockade, it's blockaded. 封じ込めて閉ざすこと。閉ざしてで出入させないこと。Oh, it could be封鎖, I guess. 出入りまたは出し入れできないように封じ閉ざすこと。I don't know. Well, if you wanna rule out Fusa, you're free to do that. I'm just gonna leave it right now. Let's see. 稼いだり. Okay. So, 4 character answer. なことを言うのね. And 身を入れない. 身を入れない. You'll say anything, won't you? So basically, you say something that you don't really mean, or you're just saying whatever. いい加減. 身を入れない. いい加減なことを言うね. So you're not putting yourself into it. Me is like your body, and 入れない. You're not putting your body into it. You're not putting yourself out there. You're just saying whatever you want. So basically, the client said, "Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine." And when Vanessa was concerned that it might be dangerous, so the client said, "Oh, you'll be fine." And then Vanessa says, "Well, you'll say anything, won't you, just to get me to do it?" All right. All right. This is from the end of the game. 私の何々も誰かに植え付けられたものかもしれないわ。And the thing in here means 経験した物事を心の中に留め忘れずに覚えていること。また覚えていることがある。My own memories may have been implanted by someone. Memories. So this one's easy, but I just made a card for it anyway. Even easy words can be hard when you have to read the Japanese definition first. So, oh, Gently got it. Yeah. We need to give Gently a run for his money. Come on, Windcask. Or Josephine, or E10. You guys are all good at Japanese, right? Well, Josephine may not be at the same level as everyone else, but I think everyone else could give it a shot. And Josephine, words like Kyoko you might be able to get. If I had shown, I'll show the English first. That way, Josephine, you'll have a little bit easier time thinking of the answer. So there's this move here, which is the Falcon. Gauge consumption 1. Fire lasers from your body that spin and damage any enemies they touch. Falcon. ゲージ消費量 1. 体からレーザーを何々しながら回転し、そのレーザーに触れた敵にダメージを与える。弾丸やロケットなどを打ち出すこと。それで発射。発射準備。Ooh, 小学生. Hey, skater. What's up, problem skater? So this is not going to be Silent Hill today. It's going to be a show the deck that I just finished making. That yeah, good job, Gently. Way to go. All right. I hope that the lag isn't too exorbitant. I don't even know if that's the right word. But anyway, this is from the last game we played, Problem Skater. Called Product Number 3 for the GameCube, and I finished making an Anki deck for it, which you can see here. So, and if this background is too transparent for you, you can make it more opaque in the Edit menu. Just go to the cards, and then here you can change the opacity. I've got it at 0.92, but you can change it to whatever you want, and it'll be more opaque. Okay, so じゃあ情報は何々ということで、いらないこと、必要がないこと。Okay, so you don't need any intel. So 情報 is what I translated as intel. So you don't need it, that would be 不要. Oh, nice, Gently, you beat me to it. Alright, way to go, Gently. Alright, so 不要, that is correct. Man, Gently is good. G-U-D. Alright, エナジー炉を破壊し、CAMS のエネルギー源を何々で遮断する。Destroy the reactor and sever CAM's energy source. So sever is what we're looking for. So that would be tatsu. But the command form is tate, so we're going to take off the tatsu and just make it tate. Oh! What's that word? Kotowaru? I don't know how to read that one. Hanatsu? Oh, maybe. Hanatsu? I don't know. Oh, that. Let me look up the words that you're saying, though. Hanatsu. Oh, tatsu. Oh, it is tatsu. Okay, same. Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. So, yeah. Generally, it's the same word. So, you're technically correct. If you would like to change the kanji, you can, but that's just the kanji that the game used. But you could certainly count yourself as correct. If you did tateru. I think it's just tatsu though. I don't know. It's not tateru. Oh wait, maybe it is. No. No, it's not tateru. It's tatsu. And tate is the command form of tatsu. If it was tateru, it would be tatete, I believe. So, at least my dictionary doesn't have tateru. Alright, so now we're looking at the automatic menu on the power-up screen. Nani nani nouryoku wo power up saseru. 連続して発射すること。Upgrade your auto fire ability. So auto fire is the word we're looking for. So I'm going to say Densha. That is correct. So Densha is auto fire or continuously fire. Continual fire. You could say that. あなたの通信のせいでいまいちリズムに何々ないのよね。No, that's tateru. It just dropped the final te. Really? Okay. Well, my dictionary doesn't have tateru for some reason. It has tateru as in build something, but or as in to stand something up, but not to cut something off. Yeah, tateru isn't in my dictionary. So I will say it's tatsu. あなたの通信のせいで. So this is Vanessa talking to the client, saying that because of you, or I'll just say it here. Because of all your transmissions, I'm finding it hard to get into a groove. リズムに and that means 動き、調子などにうまく合う. So リズムに乗る. But it's I can't. I'm finding it hard to. It's basically I can't. So maybe my translation needs to be a little bit more literal, but リズムに乗れないのよね. But imaichi means finding it hard to, like almost, but quite, can't quite. I almost, but can't quite get into a groove. That just sounds weird. So, anyway, that's that one. Alright, next one. Vanessa talking to the client. This is at the end of the game. I don't know if we saw this particular ending, so this may be a new one for you guys. Go something, 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 something. 4 characters. 人と別れる時などに、相手の健康を祈る気持ちを込めて言う挨拶の言葉。Adieu. Bid you adieu. Oh, Shikaku is here. What's up, Shikaku? So what we're doing today, Shikaku is going over the product number 3 deck that I finished making today. I wouldn't say I'm finished. I don't think I'm ever finished. But we can always add new possibilities for answers that it is not. And we can always find, I don't know, mistakes. So it can always be updated. But this is the thingy that I'm quote unquote done with today. So hopefully this is what I'm trying to do with the Silent Hill 3, by the way, as well. So thanks to your help, Shikaku, you've saved me about a week of progress on that one. Gokigen-yo? That can't be it. No, it is. Gokigen-yo. Gokigen-yo. That is correct. Way to go. Alright. 極め施設内の生命反応を何々せよ。ことを明らかにするために調べること。So investigate the signs of life coming from inside the camp's facility. So investigate. What would that be? Chosa? There's probably another word for chosa. I just didn't think of all the possibilities right now. For some reason, I didn't remember it to be a parting greeting. Yes, Gokigen-yo can be a parting, or I believe a hello as well. So, chosa. Yeah, way to go. Man, gently. Alright, Shikaku, you're really good at Japanese too. Because you knew a lot of readings from that Silent Hill transcription that I did not know, given how you did not add the reading for it. So, if you would like to participate, feel free. We're not making it a contest or anything, but if you want to chime in and see if you can get the answer before Gently and I've got a little bit of a head start, but then again, I'm talking at the same time and not, going right for the answer. So I'm kind of showing the cards and explaining. Shikaku, sorry for the late greeting. Oh, Josephine, you're still here. Good. So, Josephine, if there's anything you'd like me to do differently to help you follow along better, let me know. So, スーツのエネルギーを一度に何々する特殊攻撃を It's a special attack that releases the suit's energy all at once. This is the client talking to Vanessa Schneider. 一度に吹き出すこと、放ち出すこと。放出? Is that right? Oh, it is. Okay. 放出, nice, gently. Man, you are good. Hey, Shio. Oh, and there's Onion with the racial slur. Keep in mind, Onion, that Josephine is still the mod, so please be polite. I wouldn't know where to start, sorry. Okay. So Onion says the exact same thing again. Energy drive. So, 使用何々のエナジードライブ。エナジードライブを使えるようにする。And this sec to, oh, so the English meaning is enable usage of currently unusable energy drives. What could that be? 使用 unusable. 使用不可。使用不可. What's up, girlfriend? Please be gentle. I'm still a Virgo. You can't really change your birth sign that easily. Not unless you die and are reborn. Striking the fear of show into the hearts of all onions, Mantis? Ah, yes. Just in case he forgot. So client, talking to Vanessa Schneider. So, あなたの両親がキャンズに殺された情報はデータから何々してるわ。手に入れること。自分のものとすること。I've gathered from your data that your parents were killed by cams. So I've gathered or I've obtained入手. So it's enter your hand. 入手してるわ. Oh, there's Alexa. Yeah. Wait, no, that's Onion. Never mind. I knew you were here, Onion. I just keep thinking Alexa is somebody else. じゃあ、何々々でもしてくれる? So, Onion, if you're confused, we're going over the product number 3 stuff that I made for studying the vocabulary from that game. And it's been about half the time allotted. Ban me, I give you permission. Oh, that's no fun. You can just ban yourself by, neglecting to come back. But not that we want you to do that. I mean, for you, you are certainly welcome here if you do not disturb everyone else. 道案内。じゃあ、道案内でもしてくれる? So, 道を教えるために先導すること、またその人。Alright, so could I get some directions? 道案内, I believe that's correct. I'm going to go with Gently's presumption. You are correct, Gently. Nice. Didn't you play this game already? Yes, I did, Onion. And I took a bunch of screenshots so that I could make an Anki deck like this to study the vocabulary. So that's what we're doing. Josephine pats Onion's head leaves. Yay, Josephine, be nice. Show will be nice, no worries. Yay. Alright. Such a friendly atmosphere here. I love it. まあ、同じ DNA を持ってるから分かって何々よね。So, two character answer. The Japanese means 道理の上から考えてそうなるのが当たり前であること。誰がどう考えても最もであること。Well, we do have the same DNA, so it's only natural for you to figure me out. So natural is the word we're looking for. 当然。当然よね。当然 means following up from logic. Thinking in a logical manner is obvious. So no matter who thinks, however, which way, that is the most proper thing. So that's a matter of debate. Oh, Gently got it too. Nice. Big Man Japan, you're in here too. So Big Man Japan, we're taking a break from Silent Hill 3. All of Japan, dude. Hello again. So we're taking a break from Silent Hill 3 to show you guys this Anki flashcard deck that'll help you learn the Japanese from the game product number 3 for GameCube that I finished making today. And it will be for, not really sale, but I will let you spend your mantiyen on it if you would like it to study. So, alright. Interafusion, level 2, level 2. 攻撃、防御、何々、平均型スーツ、いかなる状況にもある程度対応することができる。どちらも。So, in Terrafusion, a balanced suit with both offense and defense. It can handle any situation to some degree. 両方、oh, 両方平均. Yeah, I should say it's not one or the other. Yeah. Okay, so I need to change this one. It is Tomoni. Tomoni is the answer. And I only know that because I made it today. So I'm gonna say Ryo, it's not Ryo. So the first character is not Ryo. How about that? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to re-export this. So yeah, Tomoni. is what the game said. So I've never really used Tomoni like that, so I need to learn that one, so that's why I made a card out of it. So there's the English, there's the Japanese definition, and there's the readings. Okay, so that's done. And this is a mission description. Target o nani seyo. Kwasu koto. Destroy the target. So destroy. That should be easy. Hakai. Hakai means to destroy. Kwasu koto. Alright. And now we're in the menu. Sound no settei o nani nani shimasu. Kairu koto. Kae aratameru koto. Change sound settings. So that would be henko. Change. Sound no settei o henko shimasu. Change sound settings. Oh, nice, gently. Oh, and you got the Hakai too. I didn't see that. Nice. Way to be. Alright, so this is going over the boss. The client's talking to Vanessa. You can still see that through there. That's so nice. Unidentified boss. Alright, so tensou suru toki wa taiyou ga uragawa ni naru wa teki no. And this is a hyphen plus a period. The hyphens are worth 5 periods because it would be insane to expect you to count 6 periods all in a row. So the hyphens combine 5 periods into 1, at least in my world. So a 6-character answer ni kiyotsukete. Teki no nani nani ni kiyotsukete. So 強い光源と反射鏡によって東方まで照らし出せるようにした明かり? I don't remember how to read that. I should probably add a reading there. But I'm not going to do it right now because it'll give it away. Oh, akashi. Akari. So it could be akari, it could be hi, it could be akashi, tomoshi. It could be a lot of things. There's so many readings. There are a lot of readings. It could be akashi, te, to, toboshi, tomoshi, tomoshibi, hi. I don't know which one it is, so good thing I just left it like that, because I would probably be wrong, whatever I thought it was. Okay. Akari. Okay, we'll just say it's akari, but just look at the kanji, you kind of know what it means. There's a fire in the street, in the cho maze. So, fire in the streets is a lantern or light. Tanshoto. So, I didn't know Tanshoto until today, but anyway. Oh, here. When I transport you, the sun will be down. Be mindful of enemy searchlights. Oh, that kind of gives it away. I wish I didn't do that. Sachiraito. But it makes it hard reading the Japanese and having to figure out what it means. So it is a strong light source and mirror that, using a strong light source and mirror that shines far away. A light that shines far away using a strong light source and mirrors. Or the Japanese word for it is tanshoto, which is probably not that common. Searchlight is probably more common. I don't think I know this one. Also, I'm getting some skipping here. It might be because, oh, I did drop 410 frames. 0.6% of the stream. Gaidaigo. Yes. I do actually put Gaidaigo in here because a lot of times I would not think of it. So if I was thinking of, oh, how do I say searchlight in this sentence? I would try to think of something Japanese and stumble over myself and just look really non-fluent. So knowing the fact that I can rely on Sachiraito as a reliable Japanese term is just as important as knowing, even more important, I think, than knowing an obscure native Japanese word that no one uses, and then second-guessing yourself. So important to know which katakana go, gaidai go you can use. Alright, this is Vanessa talking to the client. Watashi mo nani nani rareta mono ne. Hito o baka ni shite bure na taido o toru. Anadoru. It looks like I've been underestimated. So yeah, anadoru means kind of to underestimate. And nameru. Namerareru. Nameru. So watashi mo namerareta mono ne. It looks like I've been underestimated. I imagine a long stream of kanji. Oh, thank goodness it's not. Alright, power up. There might be a 6 string of kanji. Oh, you got it, gently. Nice. Okay. Aegis suits o 6-character answer suru koto ga dekimasu. So this is for power up. So this means upgrade Aegis suits. それまでより一層強くなること。 一層力をつけること。Well, this is another guide I goal. I don't know if you want to call it that. Power up. So be sure you remember that you can use power up as a native Japanese word, even as a native Japanese speaker. No shame in using power up, but people use it all the time. It means upgrade, or making it stronger than it was up to that point, or putting in even more power into it. That's a vague translation. Alright, so here's something from the ending. それに最近は清くなってものは 5-character answer ことも可能だから。And moreover, nowadays it is possible to implant memories. 所定の場所に草木や作物の苗を植える。So this is basically means in a given place you plant crops or grass or trees. Or seedlings. Plant seedlings. So that would be, ooh, it's good. Oh, Gently got it. Nice. Man, Gently, you were good. And you even chose not to use the last kanji for Tsukeru, which the game is also in agreement on. You are good. You don't even need these flashcards, Gently. You already know them. Alright, so this is Vanessa talking to the client. 3-character answer, な女ね。わざと人を困らせたり、困らせたり、辛く当たったりすること。辛く当たったりすること。Sometimes kana is difficult. You're a catty one. Let's see. So you make people's lives harder on purpose and butt heads with them. Let's see. Ijiwaru. I need everything. Ijiwaru na onna ne. Gently is a genius that got there by hard work, I assume. Yes, it's always nice when people prevail after hard work, even if they're not technically a genius. Who needs to be a genius? Everyone just needs to be a hard worker. Alright. Ultra Guardian, Level 3. 最高の防御力を何々防御型スーツ。攻撃力の低さを連射でカバー。という長所を持つ。So Ultra Guardian, Level 3. A defense type suit that boasts the highest defense power. It makes up for its low attack power with auto fire. So boasts is what we're looking for. Oh man, Gently got it already. No, I have slaves whispering words into my ear when I sleep. Okay. Hokoru. Nice, Gently. Hokoru. Dude. Way to go. Aerospace engineer. What's up, aerospace engineer? Thank you for coming back. I'm sorry to confuse you the very next day that you come back, aerospace. But today we're going back to a game that I played before Silent Hill 3 called Product Number 3. Lots of games with the letter or the number 3 in it. And I've now made an Anki flashcard deck in order to study the vocabulary from that game. So I'm showing you guys that so you can see kind of how it's done, or how I study. Anyway, as Digimon Adventure 2 taught me, genius is 99% perspiration, 1% inspiration. Oh, probs a Thomas Edison quote. Gotcha. Swag. Says Onion. Alright, so energy drive change. This only applies to the Papillon suit. But, anyway, that's the context of it. Energy driveを選択何々することができます。And the second character of this answer is not B. So it's not Sobi. So choose and equip energy drives. So choose here and then equip. It's not Sobi. 身につけること。器具などを取り付けること。So what could it be? 装着. Oh, dude, Gently got it. How do you do it, Gently? You got it. You are good. You are very good. You must be looking at these bookmarks from this game. You have got it down. How do you do it, really? How do you do it? I wonder. CAM's の自爆装置が何々したのよ. So CAM's self-destruct device has been activated. And this is the client talking to Vanessa. Activated. 機械が運転し始めること. So basically starting up a machine. Activating. 作動. CAM's not, so the CAM self-destruct device has been activated. Activated is 作動. 作動. Oh, 起動. Ah, 起動. that could be it. That could be correct too. Kido is also to start up. Let me check the definition of kido. Make sure it's 動き始めること。機関が運転を開始すること。Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Shido can also be one. So shido and kido. Sado. Okay. So shido and shido したのよ。shido. Let me see shido. 動き始めること。動かし始めること。Okay, so shido and kido are both. Kido is like when you start your OS. Yes, that is correct. Saikido is restart. Okay, so we're going to change this so that the first character is neither. So we're going to have parentheses after the X. So we can add kido. So ki is not the first character. And then shido. She is not the first character either. So here we go. This is all relevant to the first character is not ki or she. And the second character is up to you to figure out. So, Sado. Sado shita no yo. Alright. Starto is when Sho attempts to join in. Yeah! Alright, Sho, yes. Anytime you want to join in, even if it's not relevant to what we're doing, you can just say anything that's on your mind. That's why we're here. To just interact and have fun, and if we learn something as a bonus, that's good. Alright, so 3 characters from the client to Vanessa. Nani 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 datta wa ne. Aite no honeori. Oh, and I got the reading here wrong. I'm going to have to move that. So the honeo is over the no. So I didn't put a proper half-width space before honeori here. O negiratteいう語。目上の人には使わないのが普通. So 3 characters. Oh wait, before I say it. Good work. Gokuro. So you don't say it to your superiors. And it's used to compliment or acknowledge the hard work of the other person. Gokuro datta wa ne. Good work. Gokuro, yeah, good work. Gently. You are getting all of these, pretty much. I can't really think of one that you did not get. Well, I guess the keto one, but keto is technically correct. I just didn't have good enough hints. Okay, so there's this item here called the Thunderbird Pro. Gauge 消費量2. Thunderbird の強化版. And then the answer, two characters, が normal Thunderbird よりも大きい. So Thunderbird Pro, gauge consumption 2. An enhanced Thunderbird has more power than the normal Thunderbird. And the word here means in Japanese, 相手を圧倒する強い力。非常に素晴らしい性能力。Oh, say no. No, it's not. Gently. 威力. 威力 is the answer. But that was close. Say no is just technically ability. And in ability, there's nothing that says it's 非常に素晴らしい. Say no is just, yeah, pretty much performance. So there's nothing about the word performance in Japanese or English that indicates that it is extremely wonderful or extremely, I don't know, fantastic. So 威力 is the answer. Alright, I gotta go on. Yeah, I hadn't seen the definition. Oh, okay, yeah, well, that makes. Good job. Good job. Good job. Well, yeah, okay, now not. Gotcha, Sho. Good one. Good job. Client, Vanessa. ちなみに、敵の攻撃は LR トリガーボタンで何々でちょうだい. So we know it's not de, so it's something te. It's got to be a te verb. 素早く, oh, here, let's do this. By the way, dodge enemy attacks with the L and R triggers. So dodge is basically what we're looking for. 素早く体を動かして避ける. かわして? Yes, it has to be in kana as well. What? 回避してちょうだい? 回避? I wonder, 回避, is that used to dodge? I think that's just like avoid. 物事を避けること。危険や面倒を避けること。Yeah, that's more like avoid. So you avoid danger or cumbersomeness. So you avoid your boss at work. You don't dodge your boss at work. So kawasu is more like to dodge. Although I'm not saying that this is the only possibility. There's probably others. It takes a while to get some good possibilities ruled out in these answers. So for now, we'll just say that this is the only possibility we can think of. That's 3 characters that fits in there. But that's not to say that it is. And really, I don't know if you'll ever find all of the possibilities unless you are a human dictionary. So, 人の気分の状態、気持ち. Oh, and what are we saying? How are you feeling? ご何々いかが? So it's not ご気分いかが. ご加減いかが? Would it be called ご加減? ご加減いかが? No, 機嫌. ご機嫌いかが? I'm going to say 機嫌. Oh, it is 機嫌. Yes. There's also 避ける. Oh, yes. 避ける and 避ける are basically the same. But 避ける, 避けて is only 2 characters, so it would not be the same as kawashi, which is 3 characters. But yes, as far as using another word, that is definitely possible. But as far as that particular card, since it has to be 3 characters long, 避ける is not a possibility. But thank you for the information. Okay, and this is the shower scene. Ooh boy. Vanessa talking to the client. 同じ何々かもしれないわね. And the first character is not chi, not blood. So she's saying we might be related. And the related word means その家の系統. So 系統, I put the definition here in parentheses because I didn't know 系統. 先を同じくする人のつながり. Oh, no, I messed up the definition. It's sosen. Well, you gotta fix that. Okay, yeah, the definition should be shosen. Sosen. Yes. Alright, so let's get the answer. The answer is kake. Kake. Alright. So it's not chito, I think. Is that how you say that? Kitto. Kitto. So it's not kitto. Okay, so here it is. Sosen. Whoa, wrong. Sosen. There we go. Sosen を同じくする人のつながり. The connection of people that share the same ancestor. There we go. Sosen. Alright. Kake. So kitto is also another possibility, but we're going to say kake. Oh, kake. There we go. Okay, oh, it's almost 7:30. I've got 2 more minutes. Oh, and that means that I'm not going to really have time. Nah, I'm not really going to have time to do a drawing for this. Not a drawing. Yeah, I'm going to do a drawing. That way it'll deduct your points when you purchase the deck. But I'm going to have to, yeah, work on that tomorrow. So we'll do that tomorrow. Kakezu means family tree, I think. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll do this last card. We still got 97 to go. We got through, I don't know, maybe 30 of them today. I don't know, probably not even that much. But it kind of gives you a good idea of the deck, I hope. Oh, NGC Guitaroac. What's up? NGX, sorry. NGX Guitaroac. So we are almost done with the stream for today. I'm sorry that it's so short. But usually it doesn't go for much more than an hour anyway. But it's just that I have to meet somebody at 8:30, so I gotta get going. So we'll do this last card. So this is from the client to Vanessa, talking to Vanessa. じゃあ行ってらっしゃい。あとレーザートラップには何々して。So let's be on our way now. Oh, and beware of laser traps. So beware is pretty much what we're looking for here. 心を集中させて気をつけること。気を配ること。Same thing as beware. 注意して. Yeah, gently. You got that right. That one's pretty easy. Chewy is a very common word. I just don't happen to use it. I don't use it. I would say if I told someone to be careful, 9.999 times out of 10, I would say 気をつけて. But 注意して is something I would never think to say myself, so that's why I made a production card of it, so that I would learn to make that part of my active vocabulary. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So that's what that deck looks like. We did 38 cards today. Woo! Alright. E10, hi Guitar Whack. What is up? Are you still here, Guitar Whack? No, you're not here. But anyway, thanks for stopping by for a few seconds. Juice sounds more formal. Yeah, it does, definitely. But I just want to be able to think of it if I were ever in that situation. But normally, I would only think of Kiyosukeru. So, anyway, you can always suspend the cards that you don't think you need to practice. But anyway, so this deck has 486 cards, not all of which you are going to use, granted. But anyway, I'm going to say 486 cards equals 48 points to acquire the deck. So we'll do that tomorrow, I think. Aerospace engineer, you say something? Yay! Hello, aerospace. All right, 400 plus. Yeah, but it's every line from the game. It's not going to be challenging. But anyway, the fact that I just made them all is why I want you to spend 48 points on it. And plus, we don't have anything else to spend points on right now. So, yeah, there's a lot of them here that are they just don't have the closed definitions at all because they're so easy. そうそう、新しい技術をショップのリストに入れといたわ. So it's pretty easy. I didn't really find anything I needed to close delete on that one. So you can feel free to, if you do purchase the deck, feel free to add your own cards, or like I said, using the close deletion, which is Control-Shift-C, and then you can add in a couple colons, half-space colons, half-width colon, and then put in your hint. You know, whatever system you like. I just have my own system that I use. You don't have to use it, but if you use my deck, then you kind of have to, unless you want to change all the cards. But anyway, I hope I've explained how my deck works so far. So if you guys are interested in it, you have until tomorrow to think about it. And then we'll do a drawing where you can use your points. And then I will send you a message with the link to the deck. Yeah. So, alright. Well, that's all for today. It's just about been an hour. Sorry for starting a little bit late, and I'm sorry for ending early. For those of you who wanted to watch more. For those of you who are bored to tears, I guess it'll be good news that we're about to end for the night. But so tomorrow we'll be going back to Silent Hill 3, and we'll just do this as a drawing if you want to have a copy of the deck for yourself. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. So yeah, I won't be around in the chat for now, but Gokuro-san. Oh, thank you. Using that vocabulary. Way to go, Gently. So yeah, Gently, very good job today. I mean, I don't need to tell you that. You know that you're good at Japanese, but I didn't know how good you were at Japanese. But you are very good at Japanese, and I could tell you that I wouldn't know a lot of these words had I not played this game or edited this deck during the better part of the day today. So even with that, you got some of the answers just as quick as I did. So great job, Gently. Good luck with the thing you're doing. Okay, yeah, it's just picking up a Craigslist thing. It's a Wii 1. It's not a Wii U. It's just a Wii nothing that someone's selling on Craigslist. And I already technically have a Wii, but I was thinking of bringing it over to a friend's house and leaving it there, so I would need another one to play my homebrew stuff. So I'm going to go pick up a Wii, maybe. So it's a side effect of having no life. Oh, you have a life. You have more of a life than a lot of people, I'm sure. Alright, so thank you, Gently, and thank you, everyone, for joining me. I need to move my Wii data to the Wii U. Oh, good idea. Alrighty, guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye.